This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Florida head coach pregame. They continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. The Gators ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, it's Compton. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Pringle. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Just feeds the running back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Myers. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gators. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Deep in the end zone, it's Compton. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Trying to blow his way in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So this offense a little too overzealous. They get nabbed for the hold, and they'll back it up on 3rd and goal. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Tavian St. Clair caught behind the line. It's Pringle.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
St. Clair from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's St. Clair. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big.
Makes the grab and room to run. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. Makes a move. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. At the 45 on his way. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. To the air, it's Meyer. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I see what the quarterback saw. He saw man-to-man coverage on the outside. Give my guy a chance to win. But the DB won. Great job staying glued to the wide receiver, seeing the ball when it's coming, and batting it down.
Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Gators right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Hits inside. It's Clark. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. You guys have both played in rivalry games. What did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Throws quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Needs it. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, there's a lot of people out there when they see 4th and inches, they're thinking QB sneak, push, but not this offense. They've got conventional ways. They can turn around and hand the football off and rip off an explosive play like they did there.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Back to pass, it's Myers. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throwing St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go late and get it, and take it back to the house.
And he's going to bring this one out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the draw, it's Compton. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
St. Clair lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Here comes the heat. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Looking for running room. There he goes. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback...
He uncorks one deep. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Meyer. Left side is Prince. Touchdown, Gators! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping it.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Davian St. Clair. Got his man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Return. Ready, go. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your 4th pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
To the air, it's St. Clair. This one's complete. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
From the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. Out wide right, it's Pringle. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Compton. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first. And he's in! Touchdown, Hurricanes! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. They march 72 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. To throw, it's Myers. Rush right in his face. Got his man. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. From the gun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sells the fake. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throwing St. Clair. Pulls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Setting up the screen. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
St. Clair into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back's got it on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Meyer. Grabbed behind the line, it's Clark. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the grab inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes a catch, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff, it's Pringle. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. That's the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Miami! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Myers. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line. Drops back on first down. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got him downfield. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Offense, quick tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Pringle. He's got the first down. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Tavian St. Clair. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 17 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's Northern Illinois able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Gators are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. They'll run it on 4th down. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Pringle. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Throwing St. Clair. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Defense looks like they're coming. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. St. Clair to throw for it on 4th. Takes a shot. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Gators! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
St. Clair lets it fly, and he throws another interception. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Tavian St. Clair. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Play action on first down. Throwing right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Meyer. It's complete on the right side. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a flag, and I think the offense is going to benefit from the quarterback taking an extra shot. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. This time on target. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and complete.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Fires left. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get
into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Looking downfield, it's Myers. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Buying time to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. There's no real good spot on the field for a roughing the kicker penalty, but I'd say putting the offense in the red zone is extra bad. Quick give. He's brought down.